How do you measure a year? How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strides.
I was coming down in the elevator on my way to dinner at the Grant Grill, and this man asked me what this pin was. I was wearing a Big Brother pin at the time, and I said it was a Big Brother pin. I said, I'm a Big Brother. He said, what's a Big Brother? And I said, well, if you come into the grill, we'll have a drink and I'll explain to you about Big Brothers. But he was Frank Rhodes, the columnist, which was a very happy situation because he wrote a nice article about Big Brothers and how we ought to have a Big Brother agency. He said, there's 3 in LA, we don't even have 1 in San Diego. That doesn't make sense. So my partner at that time, Ben Towns, who himself was an important guy in San Diego, and he introduced me to 4 or 5 guys. One of them was Ed Breitbard. And we proceeded to have some meetings and raised a little money, and the rest is history.
Being from a single parent situation and my mother working 1 and 2 jobs at times, it was difficult. There was not a father figure in my life, but when I met Ben Towns, that pretty much changed my life pretty significantly. He always told me how proud he was of me. Yeah. A child can see genuine love, and I saw it in Ben Towns, and he just couldn't have been a better encouragement. And he was very proud of me, and that's just lasted my whole life.
So many young men and women are just completely lacking as far as having that positive adult male and big sister kind of relationship.
There's something missing in these boys' and girls' lives, and it's a personal relationship with an adult male.
But every kid needs a role model and a mentor and a parent, and those kids that are unfortunate enough through no fault of their own to be deprived of that situation are the luckier for having this organization in place. So my hope is that it will grow and prosper.
It was one of the most rewarding experiences I ever had in my life. I think I served for about 9 or 10 years.
Well, I feel very humble that I was part of the beginnings.
Well, I'm real proud of it. I guess a person shouldn't be proud of what they do. They ought to just do it.
And listening to everything that they said we did, it made me feel great. But to me, it was just, I was reliving what I couldn't live when I was a kid.
It was one of the big things in my life, one of the very satisfying things to be of help to a young man.
They would be amazed, probably, I would think, because it started such humble beginnings with just a few people.
People need to know that it's not that big of a commitment, and the rewards are wonderful.
I want to just thank you people that are doing it now for doing it and keeping things going and causing an improvement in the overall organization. I'm grateful for that.
You asked me what being involved in Big Brothers has meant to me. I can't imagine having lived my life not having been a Big Brother or being involved with Big Brothers.
How do you measure measure a year? How do you measure 50 years?